Today we're going to look at highest common factor and lowest common multiple. So a highest common factor, the HCF, we abbreviate it, is the largest factor that two or more numbers have in common. So if we look at two numbers, look at all their factors, and look at the ones they have in common, it's the largest number of those numbers that we can find. The lowest common multiple, or LCM, is the smallest multiple that two or more numbers have in common. So if we look at all of the multiples of two numbers, we find what the ones they have in common are, and find the smallest value, the smallest one, that is the lowest common multiple. So here we've got a bit of a procedure, a bit of an algorithm that we can use to find either the highest common factor or lowest common multiple. The first thing you need to do is to list all the factors or multiples of each number, depending on what you're trying to find. If you're trying to find the highest common factor, obviously list the factors. If you're trying to find the lowest common multiple, list the multiples. Then what you need to do is circle the common factors or multiples, depending on what you're trying to find. Then just state the highest circled number for the highest common factor, or the lowest circled number for the lowest common multiple. So here I've got a couple of examples, one finding a highest common factor, one finding a lowest common multiple. Firstly, the HCF of 36 and 48, trying to find that, and the LCM of 6 and 8. So, first of all, if we're trying to find the highest common factor, we need to list the factors of each value. Firstly, we list the factors of 36. The factors of 36 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18 and 36. So I can divide 36 evenly by each of these numbers. You can see that most of these are going to pair up. So 1 times 36 is 36, 2 times 18, 36, 3 times 12, 36, 4 times 9 is 36, and 6 times 6 is 36, 6 times itself. Obviously I don't have to list it twice. Listing the factors of 48 as well underneath it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, 48. You can see that some of them are in common, the ones that I've circled. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 can both be divided evenly by 36 and 48. The highest number is 12. That's the largest factor. And it's easy to see that because I've listed them in order from smallest to largest. So 12 is obviously the biggest one that 36 and 48 have in common. So that means the highest common factor of 36 and 48 is 12. If we're looking for an LCM, we need to list multiples. And because these go on and on and on, you can keep multiplying up, we need to make sure that we can stop at some point. So only do as many as you think are necessary, and then if you need to do more, you can add more multiples onto your list. So firstly, the multiples of 6. So 1 times 6 is 6, 2 times 6 is 12, 3 times 6 is 18. You can see adding 6 on each time, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. The multiples of 8 are 1 times 8 is 8, 2 times 8 is 16, 3 times 8 is 24, 4 times 8 is 36. So it's like our 8 times tables and our 6 times tables. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64. Okay, these are all of the multiples, and they continue on again and again and again as we keep getting bigger and bigger, multiplying them up more and more. So you can see I've circled the common ones here, and 24 is the lowest value. So the lowest common multiple of 6 and 8 is 24. Now, if I already knew that 24 was a multiple of 8 as well, I could stop there very quickly. I just wanted to show you that there are more common multiples. If you keep going and going and going, you'll find more and more common multiples that 6 and 8 have in common. But the lowest of those, the lowest common multiple that they have is 24.